from a warehouse in a South Jersey ghetto, it's the Magnificent Man Hour! With your hosts, Drew, Chris, Beer Guy. With us as always is J-Lo, and tonight's special guest bartender extraordinaire, Stash. It's the Magnificent Man Hour!
What's up, retards? We're back.
Hey, what's
Acid
up?
reflux
Yeah.
cards.
So, we got the beautiful, lovely bartender extraordinaire, Stash.
He's so beautiful and lovely.
Yeah. I'm shot, and there's a wolf. What's up? Hi, guys.
Wolfie.
Wolfie.
Yeah.
All right. So what are we doing? What were we going to talk about? We were talking about shit before.
What were you talking about?
Well, when do you want to do the Stash segment? Are we going to do that in the second half?
Yeah, because we got to get that set up.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah. All right. Should we tell... The Eagles won the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah?
And J-Lo and I and a buddy went to Philly to go hang out with another buddy and just we wanted to watch the city burn because we knew win or lose, the city was going to burn. And we were hoping
Not the whole city.
We were banking on a win because we knew it would be worse. And Philadelphia residents did not disappoint. It was pretty sick. Yeah, I hear that too. That's probably that phone. Yeah.
I think
Leave my phone out.
I only saw like one thing burning in the middle of the street as far as like videos.
I saw some
And
fires.
I saw somebody turn over a car.
I saw a man eat horse shit to a crowd of people cheering him on.
I heard about that. I didn't get
My
involved.
team won that I'm not even affiliated with technically in any way. I'm going to eat some shit because of it.
That's a real good way to celebrate, is to eat horse shit you
Suck,
found on the
dude.
street.
What a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You see all those people got
just
really
to
hurt
each
at the
their own.
Ritz-Carlton?
Yeah, trying to crowd surf off the awning.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
it's
awning.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
Took
Oh,
the awning
yeah, I did see
down.
that.
They fucking collapsed.
Well, before they tried to
Well,
crowd
there's
surf,
like
just falling in
30
cement.
people on top of this awning that's meant to hold just.
I hope that guy got.
cloth.
I hope that guy got fucking like this fucking dysentery or something. Fucking.
The guy who ate the poop?
Yeah, I hope he got some kind of shit.
You should see if you go online and find out who he is. Maybe we can pull up his Facebook profile, take a look at this guy.
Maybe he could be a guest.
But yeah, okay, so I guess we were going to tell, J-Lo and I were going to tell Mr. Guy Wolf over here, I guess part of our adventure to and from Philadelphia.
You know it's a type in for this.
Yeah.
I don't know, right? Philly fan eats horse poop? I don't know. Yeah, okay. So J-Lo and I went up to Philly with a friend of ours who's tight with the Wolf over there.
Oh, they know about it.
Wolf, what did our friend tell you about? What did our friend tell you that you know of about what went down?
Well, no real specifics, but he mentioned he said he was with you two, J-Lo, Drew, and that he had recently met this girl, very hot. He showed me pictures. He said he was with her, with you guys, and he invited and asked that girl to hook you two up. And he said, so she brought two other girls over, and then J-Lo got sick, and he didn't really, other than that, he didn't
Why are
say
you
anything.
touching me?
How much of that did you just make up?
None of it.
None of it. He told you that because there was a lot of false. There's way more false information in there than I was initially expecting.
That's verbatim what I heard.
First of all, he brought one girl, and he didn't bring her.
No cups.
He didn't bring her to try to hook her up with
He
me or
said-
J Lo.
He said
I
he
didn't
brought
get
one.
sick.
He said he brought one girl, but he said when he
You
was
didn't get
at-
sick.
He said when he was at the place, he.
Okay, we're watching a man eat poop right now. Sorry, guys. Is he doing it? Is he eating the shit? This is horrible. And we just watched a grown man eat poop off a sidewalk in Philadelphia. And people...
Where was his friends?
They were
There had to be one friend that was like, "Yo, don't fucking do that.
No,
Dude,
that
you
was
out of your
a-
goddamn mind.
Recording it.
Maybe he's
It's gonna
like...
ruin your life. It's on 100 videos.
Can you find
All
out his name?
friends were the ones that just took those videos. Are you kidding me?
They're not really his
Everybody was
friends.
like-
They're not his friends. I'm talking about his
Brian
real
Murphy.
friends.
His name is Brian Murphy, I thought it said right there.
Brian Murphy?
That's what it looked like it said.
He's not related to me.
I think I saw it underneath. One
Anyway.
guy online with a local man.
Unidentified
There
man.
he is, right
All
down
right.
there.
Okay, anyway. Uncle Brian Murphy. The
No,
guy
it's somebody
who
tweeted.
tweeted his name was Brian Murphy.
Yeah, I was basically saying and trying to specify
mystery
the fact was
remains a
that you were
mystery.
already at the place. He brought one girl, and then he had he had asked her about her like bringing 2 girls, and I guess there was 2 girls at the bar that she knew, and came over, hung with you guys, and Justin got sick.
He mixed together 2 entire different events and told you the whole story. Anyway, let's get back to Philly. All right, first of all, go into Philly. The other girl he brought he wasn't trying to hook us up. He was hoping to have a 3-way, and he wanted nothing to do with us.
I doubt that our buddy screwed it up. I think the wolf screwed it up. I think he's confusing 2 stories.
No.
That's entirely possible.
It's what happened.
All right.
There's no doubt in my mind.
All right, well, Wolfie, we'll tell you the full story. It's okay. So we go, we get on the road, we pick up our buddy's homegirl, and we're going to pick up this other chick that I guess I don't know how she knows her. She didn't know her that well, it seemed.
I couldn't make that up, Justin. That's what I heard.
Anyway, so we go, the other girl we pick up is on the way to Philly, and it's this girl's friend. And she gets a text message before we get there saying, and she's like, can we stop and take her down the street to her house from where we get her because a dog ate her shoes and she has no shoes. So that was the first impression.
Oops.
Girl gets in. She's hammered. It's like 3 PM, and she has like a torn apart pair of high heels. And so that was the beginning. And this girl.
He didn't eat the shoes.
that?
He didn't actually
What's the
ingest
high
them. He
heel
just tore them
signify?
apart.
What was that?
What do the high heels torn apart signify?
All
And a
right.
fucking dog ate them.
We're starting off.
yeah.
I'm just trying to paint a picture of a train wreck with legs.
Okay.
All right.
That's pretty accurate. Yeah.
Very accurate. So I don't know. I'm getting lost here now. Speaking of another friend's house in town, and then this girl, opens up to all of her inner crazy, and she just lays it on this whole room of people who have never met her. I'm not even going to get into the specifics because I kind of feel bad. But our buddy didn't want her at his house anymore. He made that very fucking clear. So we left, and he's like, we were going to another bar to meet him later, where a girl he was seeing was. He's like, don't bring that fucking bitch back to the bar. She's trouble. Of course we did because we couldn't get rid of her. We tried to leave her somewhere else. She took us to an interesting
She
party.
just pulled over, opened the door, and like, yo,
J-Lo-
get the fuck out of my car.
Explain the place she took us.
She's talking about where we're headed to, and then she says, all right, the address is whatever Dick's Street.
Yeah.
And we're like, all right. You're
Like some guy is fucking with
somebody's
this girl.
fucking with you. And I look it up, and I'm like, no shit,
Yeah.
there's a Dick Street in fucking Philly. It's like in a real bad part, like near Kensington somewhere.
Yeah.
And we get out. It's just like straight fucking hippie head party with like all these people ranging from like 18 to 60, just smoking weed everywhere and interpretive dancing.
18 to 60?
Yeah,
and
that
then,
was
like-
the age range. Like,
they're
easily.
like people like on a stripper pole in the basement.
I don't like how he had to say people on a stripper pole, not just girls.
There was
No,
there
were
wasn't
people,
just
there was
girls on it.
dude, there
I
was
know,
a couple
that's what
dudes.
I'm
It
just
was-
saying. The fact that he said that saddened me.
There was a
little.
guy playing guitar to weird fucking interpretive, strange, like.
Yeah, man, it was odd.
fucking weird.
And the one dude, I don't know, were they like was it one of those guys like a kind of a weird, like famous in some type of weird fucking realm of hippie dumb or something?
I don't know.
So he was talking about having parties.
Yeah,
He was like,
he
yeah, all
probably-
of our, it was full, room was full of fans. It was like, was it hot or like did you have, or do you have some type of like following I'm not aware of? It was like-
No, all it is.
and I'm
is
pretty
like-
certain this guy was wearing less like an upside down sweater for pants, like the mom did in the one scene of fucking Beetlejuice. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and.
What?
This story just goes.
I mean,
on.
it goes on and on, and there's no
weird.
punchline to it.
No,
but it never.
just sucked.
Yeah. I mean, I took
I
great
had a-
pleasure in watching how much of a horrible time our friend was having, because he made it a major pain in the ass for us initially, just because he was taking the party that I planned 2 weeks ago just to go hang out with friends in Philly and make it all about his dick. I saw him last night. I told him that. And he was like, yeah, it sucked. And I laughed at him. I was like, yeah, haha. I had a great time.
Do you remember when the Eagles won and that guy jumped on top of the chick in the chair and they fell over at the bar?
Yeah, we missed it with
We
the
missed
camera.
it with the camera.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That was good.
It was
Second that game ended,
Yeah.
Could have been viral, man.
Yeah.
the second that game ended, shit started blowing up. Everyone was, things were breaking.
Oh, yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that story. It wasn't that good.
No, it was interesting. It was weird.
It was an
I was up
interesting
till
night.
like 7 in the morning shooting my girlfriend with a BB gun.
You were?
Yeah, it was funny.
Okay.
I got mad when it actually hit her in like her knuckle and it really hurt.
I don't.
Then I had to stop and
Was it a Red Ryder like pump action BB gun?
no, it's like it was actually like a flea market plastic shoots plastic BBs.
Airsoft.
Yeah,
An airsoft knockoff?
That
Yeah.
changes a lot of things though, because airsoft guns are uncomfortable, but it's not. The BB can actually fuck you up.
Yeah.
We used to have airsoft fights in your old
Yeah,
apartment.
they just
Yeah,
sting and
no,
leave
it
welts.
wasn't- it
Unless you get
wasn't-
him in the eye with
yeah.
it, put the.
Get him in his eye now.
Put it in his eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't aim for the head, man. You don't want to put anyone's eye out,
I do.
especially not your girlfriend. She'd be ugly as shit.
Why? If she can't see, then you just be a slob and let yourself go. She's
She already
blind, she
can't
you.
see. It's just like other people see she has one eye.
Well, then you
That's
gotta shoot
nasty.
both eyes, dude. You gotta even
No.
Just wear glasses at all times.
Yeah. Well, I just
put a
zoned
hot
out.
pair of sunglasses on there. Call it a day.
All right. So what's up, Stash? How you been?
Good.
Yeah. And
How's
Where do you
stuff?
get the name Stash from?
My parents.
Fucking dipshit.
Really? Is that like your real given name?
Yeah, parents fornicated and decided to give me a fucked up name to torture me for the last 26
Polish.
years.
I don't think it's
Polish.
fucked up.
why it makes you stand
It's
out?
just to me,
Yeah, it's not a
I've
good
never
thing.
heard it. Honestly, I've never heard it, and it sounds like a nickname. But if that's your real name, I think that's cool.
Well, it
Because
is my
my
real name.
name's Nick, and
No, I was actually gonna say, oh, you got a nickname.
I'm not cutting that out because that's not his real name anyway.
talk about nicknames, right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Was that did you guys get that?
You're also known as Beer Guy and Beer Wolf and Shithead, Stupid,
Piece of shit.
Wolfie,
Degenerate loser.
Faggot,
Now
Fuck you.
Now nickname.
Uncle Fucker.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Oh, Noodle. I get Noodle.
I've never called you Noodle.
That's like a family thing. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Okay. Jalen, how far in are we? Yeah. All right. Cool. What else happened in the news besides drunk guys eating poop?
Oh, did you guys see fucking Donald Trump getting in the airplane and the fucking wind blew the back of his, like we finally got to see the back of his head, like all of his hair fucking flew up the back of his head. You got
I did
find
not.
it.
I didn't see it. No.
Chris, may I
What
request?
When did this happen?
Very recently, like just today I saw it and I linked it to Justin.
Indeed.
Oh.
So basically it's like
You got to
Trump-
link this
Trump
shit to
hair
Chris since he's got
malfunctioned today,
got the
or
command
Trump
center.
today. You
Trump
know,
hair blows Russian prime minister.
Is this it?
President Trump.
That's
beats-
it right there.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
from today.
Yeah.
Sweet. This
That's
is red.
And what they said before you show it, they said the best part was they were like, this is like when they revealed Darth Vader's head in,
At the end of Return of the Jedi.
not even in the Return of the Jedi. In the
Oh, when they
second
show like the
one,
mask going
the
on.
back of it. Oh, check out this.
Look at that
beauty.
fucking Eagles
Watch
mane.
this. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Look at that. What is that?
What did he say on Twitter about this? 'Cause
What
it was
is
probably
that?
awesome.
Oh, there.
Dude, that's like that fucking scene in Tommy Boy where fucking that blower hits David Spade in the face and his
yeah.
fucking wig flies off.
Oh my god!
Wow, that was fucking way cooler than I thought it was gonna
Somebody
be.
probably
yeah.
photoshopped the shit out of that.
I-
No,
that was
you
posted-
kidding me?
I mean-
that was CGI.
That was
not
posted by
Photoshop.
TMZ. I don't want to give them any cred, but they're
If that
they're
wasn't
big
real, it was
fucking.
good
Yo.
CGI.
They got a big spread.
I don't think it's a wig. I think it's just the bit of hair he has left. He's
real
grown
long.
extremely
Yes.
long
No,
and
I read something on that.
strategically like
Yeah.
combed and cut.
No, I
to
read
fucking
something
cover
on
all
that.
the area.
I think you're right.
He's had like implants and this and that.
Yeah, he's a billionaire
it's
though.
like-
They have good implants now.
Yes, but it's not
Dude,
even
he's a
that good.
billionaire. Shave your fucking head. Who cares? I'm like, yo, I'm bald. I got money. Come blow me. Here's some money. Everyone blow me.
Yeah, but did you
Doesn't
see the
matter
back
anymore.
of his head? He had like all kinds of fucking growths and shit. It looked like.
Get a
I don't
fucking
know.
hat.
Looked like he was in It looked like he was in
I don't know
an
if the
accident.
president's ever worn a hat, has he?
No, they used to back in the day.
Teddy
Remember,
Roosevelt,
Lincoln
yeah.
wore a
They
top
wore
hat.
He could wear. He could go
Stone
back.
pipe hat.
Oh, he could go back to wearing those wigs. They used to wear the fucking curly
Yeah,
wigs.
the powdered wigs.
They still wear
Yeah.
those in England. It's
They
fucking
call it
stupid.
the wig party and shit, right?
That's unrelated. They wore powdered
that.
wigs. The wig party, they all wore wigs.
fucking like blush on their cheeks and shit. Like, why were they all trying to look like fucking weird grandmothers or something?
looking like British dandies.
That's just how it was back then. They'd probably be like, "Why are you sending emojis to each other?" And,
Why do you have a wolf with a microphone?
yeah, why
Yeah.
are you doing what you're doing now?
if they just woke up in this room, their head would explode because they wouldn't know what anything was.
Yeah. Well, they might recognize all the liquor.
That is
they
a
had
cool,
that.
That is a cool concept. Always thinking of someone like that coming to this time. I love that shit.
Wasn't Mel Gibson in a movie about that? I believe he was, where he was in frozen in carbonite in the 40s and woke up in the
I don't think
90s.
it's carbonite, but
Wait,
It was that
Mel?
idea.
There's
Was
also
that
a
Mel,
Brent-
though?
It was Mel Gibson, and then he
Yeah.
started rapidly aging.
what is that movie?
I forget, but wasn't that Elijah Wood in it
Well, there's
when
one.
he was a child?
There's another one with Brendan
familiar.
Fraser where his
Encino
parents-
Man.
No, that's a different one.
That's a great
Yeah.
But
one.
there's also the one
Oh,
where his parents have the fucking bunker underground,
Yeah.
and he was like in the 50s, and he's like,
Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
and what's her face, Alicia Silverstone.
That was a good
Is
movie,
the,
I
the
think.
chick he meets, he goes up because they need some. I think his dad's Christopher Walken.
Might be.
Yes, that's what I just said. It's Christopher Walken. Yes. Oh, what was that one? Yeah.
Blast from the past.
Blast from the past. There you go.
Got
What,
him.
what was the one with Mel Gibson, and why don't we have a poster for
And
it?
it was Christina Applegate.
Should we
wasn't it?
FaceTime Brandon and ask him?
Yes.
Wasn't
He'll
it
know.
Christina
Let's make this
Applegate?
interesting.
No, it was Alicia Silverstone.
Oh, Silver. Yeah, she got
Yeah.
fat now. It sucks.
She spits her food back into her baby's mouth like a fucking bird. Did you see that?
No.
I don't care.
Yeah,
what
she
you
chews
do.
her food and spits it in her baby's mouth because I don't know why, but she does, and there's videos of her doing it.
Do like other people do that, or
Uh,
is that like a? Is there like somewhere?
I'm sure she wasn't the first one. She
like
probably
the same,
saw. She's
the
probably.
same place where like vegetarians go to look up being a vegetarian. They go to look up throwing up in their baby's mouth.
She probably found it on YouTube by some weirdo, and she went with it. Happens. There's a lot of weird shit on YouTube.
Oh, speaking of vegetarian, I was watching one of your favorites, Joe, on his thing, or I saw Joe Rogan.
Oh, okay.
right? And I saw he was talking about the meat thing, and that's been a big thing. The
Whose meat thing?
the Atkins diet, the meat diet,
Yeah,
which I'm on. Cause
No
I
shit,
swear,
you're-
I don't eat fruit. I don't eat vegetables.
you're a carnivore.
Yeah.
Do you mean the keto diet?
Kinda.
I thought
You're
it was
a
the
carnivore.
Atkins diet.
You're on all protein, homie. You don't even eat cheese, do you?
Yeah, I eat cheese. No, it's dairy. It's everything from animals. So nothing grown, no plants, no fruits. So dairy, dairy and meat, basically.
Yeah, an egg.
Hi ho,
Eggs
the
and
Dario.
Eggs. Yeah.
Brandon's not
Come
answering.
on, Brandon, you fucking faggot. Brendan.
All right, well,
Nobody ever answers our video except Todd.
speaking of Brandon
When's
and
the last time you called
faggots,
anybody and they pick up?
Like 2 weeks ago or last week,
Yeah.
we called Todd on there.
Todd picked up.
because Todd's the busiest of everybody we've
Yeah,
called.
Todd's in like fucking Australia or Austria. Who knows?
He wasn't when we called him though. He was in New Jersey.
Busiest Brandon is
Yo,
being
does it ever
passed
stop
out.
or will it ring for
drunk.
eternities?
Just hang up. Who cares now?
Brendan.
Yeah, I saw fucking. Speaking of Brandon and fucking faggots, if you want to put it that way, I saw Mario last night, and it was, I don't know, strange excursion. He's sitting at the bar by himself again. Not the first time I've seen him like this. Drink water alone with lemon, and he has a sweet new headband.
Yo, what is the deal with him wearing that thing?
I don't know. I asked him. He was here. We have it on fucking camera, and you know what? Since we talked about
It's
it now.
like glossy, shiny black.
Since we talked about it, I'm going to put the segment that he shot that night wearing it in this show. I'll put it in the middle. Because, yeah, it was a girl's headband. You know, guys, I've never seen a man wear something like that.
He wears girls' pants still.
Those are designer jeans,
Well, that
homie.
goes
Those are
back-
$300 True Religion jeans.
Hey,
Buckle.
that goes back to like the hairband days, you know?
They didn't
all
wear that.
dressed like chicks.
They did dress like
had,
chicks, though.
yeah, they had the
Yeah.
tight pants and the
Like, I
fucking
would bang
bandanas.
every dude on the Poison
They had
Talk Dirty
perms.
cover.
No, it's look what the cat. It's look what the cat drug
Whatever
in.
the
That,
ones where their four faces
that's
are all
that's
over.
look what the cat drug. I think that song might be on that record.
Do you mean Scorpion?
No, the Scorpions didn't look like
These didn't
chicks.
look like chicks.
I thought they did.
No, they looked like dudes.
My bad.
They were a real rock band.
Maybe I just.
They were a lot. Some of them were on the
dudes look that
prettier
good.
side of dudes, but they weren't wearing makeup and shit.
Michael Schenker and whoever that
Lip
singer
gloss.
guy were not pretty people. They still aren't.
Not all of them.
They're fantastically talented musicians. J-Lo, where we at?
Virtuosos.
What are we doing for the break? And
For the break, I'm going to play Mario did a review of his friendship with Branden.
The fuck? Time is slow today.
How long's it been? Well, this 20 is usually about when we've been cutting it recently, and it seems to be working. Streamlining things over here.
I don't know. I don't think I've seen any of the ones yet.
It's because I haven't finished them. Maybe I'll do them tonight. Maybe I'll stay in the office all night and play guitar. I don't know. I need to make some phone calls after this, too. They're going to suck.
Some new art. Yeah.
Shut the
Anyway.
fuck up.
I will.
But today's break, we
Where's
have
the fuck? I'll shut him up.
Mario did a Mario's Metal autopsy. Instead of reviewing music, he reviewed his friendship with Branden, and it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
He was fucking really mean.
That was good.
While he's wearing a fucking lady's headband, he's berating his fucking best friend who filmed the whole thing, which is so yeah. All right, we're over 20 minutes in, so let's just go to that. Well, a cigarette, we'll be back. And Mr. Stash, bartender, is gonna
Tend the bar.
do something. Bye.
Today is a special edition of Mario's Metal Autopsy, but not quite, because I'm not gonna do metal this time out of personal protest. Instead, I'm gonna be ranting and raving about one of the biggest piece of shit degenerate motherfuckers I've ever known in my life, who's given me nothing but over 20 plus years of absolute misery and sadness. Lots and lots of sadness. And his name is Branden motherfucking asshole Hafiz. I've known this motherfucker way back in the day when he used to look like every little piece of shit that shopped at Hot Topic. Heck, he had like the baggy pants with like the little chains on them. His favorite band used to be Slipknot before he started worshiping Alice Cooper. And you should have seen his hair. You should have seen his little red and black spiky hair. Looked like the kind of kid that you'd want to pick on and make fun of and personally like stuff in a locker somewhere. But then again, that would kind of explain a lot as to like how he is these days. Drinking himself to death like you wouldn't believe. It used to be beer, and it used to be like Old English 40s. Now he's incorporating this garbage, this fucking vodka, his fucking screwdrivers, and now he's putting drugs in his life too. Fucking coke, fucking meth. Where is the Branden Hafiz I used to know? Where did that motherfucker go? Where is the guy who was more adventurous? Where back in the day, it was always, hey Mario, let's go to a show together. Let's go see Megadeth. Where's that motherfucker? Who was more about like getting the fuck out of New Jersey and going to like more shows and going to Monster Mania events, and then he became more about drinking, going to fucking every shithole bar here in fucking New Jersey all the frickin' time. Where's that motherfucker? He's dead. This piece of shit I'm now forced to interact with. I don't know this guy. I don't relate to him. I don't relate to his fucking coke use, his fucking meth use.
Any code?
What?
His insipid need to fuck every stupid. Anywho, where was the Branden Hafiz I used to know? The Branden Hafiz that at one time used to play death metal very well. But then he stopped, then he lost his balls and stopped giving a fuck. The band formerly known as X Dementia, they're off doing other things.
X Dementia.
X Dementia, very nice. Their new hot shot guitar player is playing in a very superior band called Condition Critical, opening for bands like Demolition Hammer, bands that the X Dementia could have opened for. But why hasn't that happened yet? Because their drummer is too busy jerking off to Mel Gibson movies, drinking fucking piss-warm Miller Lite from the cans, then snorting lines of coke off his Mel Gibson blanket that he has at home, which is more than likely infested with his own semen.
How do you sniff coke off a blanket? It sounds different.
By the way, the blanket's in your back seat. I brought it with me.
Bullshit. I didn't see you do it.
Back seats back. All right.
But anywho, The Branden Hafez I once called my brother. I once called my friend. He's dead and buried. And this new wannabe tough guy, Branden Hafez, that associates himself with bigger dudes, bigger than him, that can easily kick his ass and put him in a hospital. Oh wait, that happened already.
Did you film me folding shirts?
This new Branden Hafez sucks ass. And the day the real Branden comes back from the grave, gets X-Dementia off the ground again, actually does a world tour, gives me a reason to give a shit, then call me and let me know. Until then, I will be streaming New Japan Pro Wrestling on my laptop at home. And from all of us here at the Magnificent Man Hour, we say, Branden Hafez, go kill yourself.
All right,
Am I
guys.
turning these the right way?
We're
Maybe
back.
you're
There you
having
go.
a stroke. Maybe you're having a stroke, Chris.
All right, yeah, we're back to the small sausage
Stroke of
party known as
genius.
fart fuckers from outer space. Now on the Magnificent Stash. What's this
Yes.
fucking segment? Is he making his like magnificent
Stosh-
manly cocktails?
Stosh
I
is
wanna make-
cocks.
Stash
Tails.
makes cocks.
Stash makes
What have
cocks,
you- what
tails.
have you presented?
Oh man, yeah. All right, cool. Now I know what the thumbnail's gonna look like.
She'd definitely be using a dick to muddle the stuff.
I can't put that because then YouTube won't promote it.
Not on that, but I'm saying. in
Oh,
life.
that is
Oh,
a
in
model.
somewhere. It should
Yeah,
that's
but it's
all
not
it
my
is.
dick.
All right. So okay, Stash.
It's not detachable.
What are we doing first?
All right, we're going to start off with an old-aged, old-fashioned. 2 ounces of whiskey. We're going to use Bullet. It's actually better taste than half the other shit they serve at the bar. We use brown sugar instead of those gay-ass white sugar packets that suck. Then we got a little bit of water, and we'll put a little bit of what's this called?
Harambe,
Aromatic
Bitters?
Aromatic bitters in there. Then we'll garnish it with an orange.
butt hurts.
So I'm going to attempt to do all this with one hand.
You can put the
mic
microphone down, dude. Well, all right. Well, I can comment. Last night I had a meeting with someone I haven't seen in a long time, and she was drinking old fashions, and she used to drink Bullet a lot, but apparently, whoever owns Bullet, I guess he has like I don't know, a gay daughter or some shit, and he publicly like denounced her. Like it made it public knowledge that he doesn't approve of, so she won't drink it anymore. But you guys don't have it anyway, so it didn't matter. But yeah, so that's new knowledge to me, and I think that was a poor business move on your part, buddy. Whoever owns Bullet, like apparently all the hipster bars in New York won't carry it anymore because he bummed out a lot of people. That was not smart.
No.
Yeah. Where are your ears? Oh, they're under your headphones. So are
why I
mine.
couldn't hear anything.
One of my things is down.
I thought I was just.
I had
so
to turn
drunk
the
I
output
couldn't
volume
hear.
down on the board.
There we go.
That might be what's wrong.
Yeah, I can't hear shit.
Well, should we have J-Lo get you the others? Jay!
Because I'm at max volume. Maximum overdrive.
Get that splitter!
Hit her in the splitter.
Where did he go? He went downstairs?
I don't know, he's
Why?
spinning a fucking
Oh,
dreidel
to make
somewhere.
ice? This is going to take forever. Yo,
Oh,
J-Lo,
look, he
can
made
you get
it.
that splitter
He
we were
even
talking about
packaged
before?
it up.
The splitter from the creator. All right, so now we're adding ice to our Stash cock. Stash cock. It's an old fashioned. Is that
Tail.
the bourbon Bullet or the rye?
It's a regular bourbon. It's not the rye or the sour mash.
Cool.
Not too much ice, because I know what them fucking fast food assholes do, too.
Shut up.
Okay? Make it mostly ice. Like, oh, you
What do you
wanna-
think he's doing here? Trying to fucking water down
You
our
already
drinks?
can see how much liquor's in it before we put the ice, so you already know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't yell at me.
Yeah, they fill that cup with ice first, so there's no more room for soda. You shouldn't drink soda anyway, Wolf. It's
You're
bad
here to
for
be
wolves.
yelled at. All right.
I didn't say I do. They do it to my iced tea, bro.
Then ask for no ice or less ice. Okay, thanks, buddy.
Ask for lice.
Someone say something
Why?
while I do stuff. There's an audio version of this. Dead air is fucking terrible.
Dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air. Oh, hold on, I can't hear now. You're
Fred
doing my
Astaire?
thing. Fred Astaire.
How's that?
Let's see.
Is that any better?
I don't really tell the difference at all.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. You're just going to have to deal
Well,
with
that
it for now.
sucks. Everything sucks.
Everything sucks.
3 feet higher up is a lot.
Everybody sucks.
Yeah, one.
She's drinking?
Oh, he isn't? All right.
Give one to
No,
J-Lo.
he can't drink that.
And now you have, you're
No,
fucking,
the wolf
you're
has
squishing
drinking
oranges into it
Just gonna throw it in there.
with your filthy hands.
Listen, man, these hands are a lot freaking safer than a lot of the other shit.
There's alcohol in it. It kills the germs.
Safer than most of the things I put in my mouth.
Hey, Tender, can you please, when you get a chance, just hand me that big feathery thing?
I don't think you should.
Oh, God, what are you doing?
I'm bringing up something for the dead air.
You bringing back the glory?
Well, apparently the Eagles won, and I have a fucking Eagles head.
It's not really an eagle, though, is it? Yeah, I guess it is.
All right, you guys that stroll.
Is that
I'm
even
sorry.
is that even gonna fit over your
Fucking
wolf head?
cockatoo.
Take one down and pass it
Of
around.
course
Cock or
it
two.
will. It'll probably.
He probably
get
sucked a
better.
cock or two.
Yeah, I mean, maybe 3.
It's probably tough for him though, because wolves don't have lips. You know, so it's just like a fucking.
They have jowls.
It's a weird tooth job with fangs.
We ought to drink it.
All right, let's sample this first.
Which one is this again?
This is an old age, old fashioned.
Old age, old fashioned. Remember, you gotta talk to a microphone when you can.
It's an old age, old fashioned, which I actually feel bad charging anybody for an old fashioned, period. But
Cheers, guy.
cheers. Shit.
To old-fashioned ways.
I think that's delicious. How old fashioned is it? Like how? Like is it from like? Is it old?
Prohibition.
Do they call it an old fashioned during Prohibition, or do they have to wait? Like, is there a grace period before you can say something's old fashioned?
I don't know. Why do you call vodka cranberries Cape Cods? I don't know either.
They do that? I didn't even know they called them that.
Rum and
Nobody
Cokes?
uses, like, back in the day. Where
Let me get a Cape Cod. See?
Right, yeah.
That was the flappers and shit. They were
Yeah,
like all
weird
on
shit.
that.
Yo, they had the best fucking terminology back then. We need to bring back 30s slang and 20s slang and the aughts, the 19 aughts, not those
aughts.
20 aughts that we lived through. We ought to. All right, well,
What's up, Bart?
what's next? Aught?
Ought. Well, unless you drink whiskey in the summertime with a bunch of ice on the rocks. You know, some people just don't like doing other than firing down shots.
I like to drink whiskey out of glasses and sip it. Sometimes with ice, sometimes not. It depends on the quality of the whiskey.
I like it out of the bottle.
Or the type of the whiskey.
What? All right, fine. Get some stylish shots over there.
Move it on up.
So we're gonna do it again. We're gonna use Bold as the same thing for it. We're gonna also use sweet tea to mix it in there, and then we're gonna actually do an orange twist, so a bunch of flavors are released within it.
How does that work? What's the science behind that?
You twist it and let all the juices drip out into the damn alcohol.
And then science happens.
Science.
Nature
Chemical-
takes
Chemical
over.
reactions take place.
Chemical warfare.
Oh man, I feel like I should cleanse my palate between these drinks.
Yeah, let's do it.
Where's the palate? And where's the broom?
This will be mine, I don't care.
We gotta cue that thing up.
How many of these you
Constantly.
making? We're gonna be tuned up.
I guess technically you don't have to drink the entire
I
thing,
feel
but
like
that
I
would be a
should,
waste.
though. It's-
That would be disrespectful to our, resident bartender. Remember when the Wolf was like basically our bartender and his designation was beer guy because he was supposed to give us drinks. Now he shows up with like limited amounts of booze because he doesn't want to he just shows up with a plastic bag with
Dude,
enough
you
for
guys-
him.
you guys-
And he hands no one anything. And now we have Brett bringing another guy who's actually
Yeah.
like a qualified bartender
Yeah.
to do this guy's job. And now he just sits there smugly with sunglasses on at night. Yeah, I'm talking to you, fuckface.
Is that Eagles thing made of a Yingling box?
Yes, of course it is.
I made it for college, which I didn't. I failed.
Did you play basketball in college?
No.
Oh no, that's right. You wrestled in college. You played basketball in high school. That was your cousin.
No, I played football in grade school.
I'm talking about. All right, so you didn't get the Teen
No,
Wolf
I
reference.
didn't do the Teen Wolf. Yeah, no, I got it, but I totally wanted to ignore your
Come on,
smugness.
don't get us fucking another copyright strike by
Ah,
playing
fuck,
this song.
you're right.
Just sing it.
Never mind.
All right, fuck it, play it. Who cares?
It's too late. I'm not doing that all over again.
What's that line that the Wolf sang in the car during Christmas?
Don't switch the blade on a guy, it sheds oh no.
That means you're a badass. If you have. All right. Okay.
Oh man, I still got this one.
Moving on up. All right. Oh, look at all my cocktails.
Stas, which is this one?
This
What do you got?
one's gonna be bourbon.
Oh, you gotta
sweet
get the
tea.
mic.
This is about to look
This
like.
is bourbon sweet tea. It's kind of more of a summery bourbon drink to
What's in
have.
it again?
You have sweet tea.
It's a summary. What's the long
Smells like
version?
orange soft James juice.
Orange
You have
sauce.
sweet tea, and then an orange twist.
All right, we gotta taste this out.
I like that. I'm a fan of tea, man.
That's
I
that's
like
refreshing.
tea.
That's quite good. What's wrong with you?
That was delicious.
Oh, all right. There you go, J-Lo. Have another drink.
It's good.
And just to think, a couple days ago, I was like, all right, man, you take a month off, clear the head, no drinking for a minute. And that was derailed yesterday, immediately. And here we go again. Who cares?
That
So,
lemon is sorry looking, bro. Where'd
is
that
any-
come from?
What do you want to say, Wolf?
That's just like brown.
I was just curious.
right.
I was curious.
I probably
anybody
hit it with
has
splashed.
Kept
Oh, you got
up
it
with
from, like, the fucking liquor
the
store
new
up the corner.
commercials and trailers that came out.
I don't watch TV.
No.
I don't have
Well,
cable.
Do you like movies? Do you like Marvel
Hulu.
movies?
Man, I
Anyone?
was a big comic book guy most of my life, but I don't think I've seen any of the Marvel movies since that Tobey Maguire guy was in was Spider-Man,
Tobey.
and I didn't even see the last one with him. I didn't see the last Batman,
You
and
are
Batman
in
was
the Dark Ages, my friend.
the Dark Knight
Yeah.
ages.
Yeah, which is even worse.
Why? Why should I cloud my fucking already severely chaotic
Clear
mind
your
space with
mind.
more useless pop culture? That's why I don't go on Facebook anymore. Fuck that shit. I'll post things just to further my own agenda. I would be damned if I'm reading that goddamn wall to see how stupid all these people I barely know are.
Goddamn.
It drives me nuts. And now I'm going on a tirade because I'm drunk. Now I'm not drunk yet, but God. Get me there. This could get interesting. I had a weird couple days.
All right, we're gonna do a knockoff version of a Moscow Mule because we don't have nice copper cups.
Shitty copper.
Yo, why didn't you get your fucking aluminum straw, you dipshit?
Aluminium.
We were outside. He didn't do anything. And he's like a...
All right. For this one, we're gonna start off with Tito's.
What's so funny?
You can use any vodka, but we'll use Tito's just because we have it.
We like Tito's. It follows along J-Lo's dietary restrictions.
I hope there's enough for the next
You
round.
fucking dude, how many times?
That's why I love going to the bar when Stash is working.
Wait,
'Cause
what's
I
a
know I'm
Mos-
going to get
I'm
more than
sorry.
my money's worth,
Stash,
even if I
what-
don't want it.
Can you explain clearly to me what's a Moscow Mule? Maybe I wasn't listening.
He's doing it right now. Watch him.
No, no, no.
dipshit.
Stash, use your microphone.
Oh, there you go.
All right, nickname. We got vodka, lime juice, and then we're gonna put ginger beer in there and garnishing it with a lime.
I had ginger beer for the first time in my life on December 30th.
Dr. Stormers are good.
I just had it
Do
out
you
of the
say
bottle.
garnish just because it sounds professional, or do you actually know what it
Yo,
means?
he's a mixologist. He's got a fucking doctorate.
You don't know what garnish means?
It just means like bullshit. Let's throw some bullshit
It's
on
decorative, is what
Yeah.
a garnish
What
is.
kind of
Exactly.
bartender doesn't have a fucking
it. It's
thing?
bullshit. Well, when it's a lemon or a lime, it's cool because you could squeeze that shit, you know, put some
Squeeze that
flavor
shit.
in there.
Squeeze your lemon.
But other garnishes, like when they put basil and some weird shit, you're like, get that off.
Most drinks aren't garnished with fucking basil and parsley.
Well, I'm saying they do
Talking
that
about
with
food.
food.
I should put my phone away
They
from
you
all
know,
these
garnish
liquids.
in general.
It's all about presentation, Wolf. We can't all eat our fucking food, asshole,
I don't
first
wanna
while it's still
fucking
alive.
Drink something if it fucking doesn't
Well,
look
maybe
pretty.
we should learn something about
Topping 'em off there.
presentation
Hey there,
with
buddy.
this goddamn
Come on.
show.
Well, this is good presentation. Look at this. Look how
checking
nice
out.
this
Keep going.
looks.
Look how nice your face is.
I know it does look nice.
It is.
I was blessed genetically. At
Pretty
least
nice.
with that. Everything else sucks. But
Yeah.
all right, what's this called?
This is
Moscow
the
Mule.
mule. Is that what a mule makes?
Yeah, I think that's like a donkey, but I think
I like
they're
it.
about the same.
This is
It's a
more
little
my kinda
sweet.
drink.
That's the ginger beer in there. I like ginger. I'm a big fan.
This is a good one, man.
I consume.
That's
Yeah.
good if it's hot out, I think, but this one's better because it's whiskey.
I think Jews are
Agreed.
the original ones to
The
use
first one was the best
mules.
one because it was the least amount of other things besides whiskey.
True story, homie.
All right, we'll do one more to
This is
wrap
good,
it
though.
up. We're gonna do this for all the fags, queers, and steers out there. It's gonna be.
There's not that many steers in New Jersey.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
My ex looked like a steer. So we're gonna use.
That reflects poorly on you.
We got vodka. We're gonna do cranberry juice and pineapple juice. So basically, a vodka Babe Ruths instead of a Malibu Babe Ruths.
I've been told by many girls and conducted an experiment with them before that.
Experiment.
Apparently, like pineapple juice makes your jizz taste better.
It supposedly does taste like pineapple.
I've had, and like girlfriends have been like, "Did you drink pineapple juice today?" I'm like, "Sure did." 'Cause I knew you were coming over. And you're like,
I don't want it to taste good for them.
It's funny.
I do. If they like it more, then they'll want it more. Be accommodating.
You know they had the
The girl's gotta be nice enough to suck my dick. I want it to be the best experience possible for her.
and it's great.
I'm just joshing.
They needed
Just
time.
stashing.
They needed time and experimentation to figure that out too.
What makes theirs taste like something?
Same
How do
shit.
I get that to taste like chocolate?
How
or steak or
many
something?
cocks does a girl have to lick until it tastes like pineapple? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
How many licks of a cock does it take till a girl tastes pineapple?
I just have the urge to stab you with this pen, dude. I've been holding it for a while now, and I just keep having a fantasy of just sticking it right in you.
really?
Man, I'm gonna
I'm
cut
having
that.
that
That's
same
a sound.
fantasy, bro.
Timestamp that right now.
I'm not gonna actually do it, but I really
Write it down.
I really keep imagining
Why
it.
don't you just stand up and yell at me and walk out?
I got.
Stay, because I don't have a car anymore, so I have to stay here.
When's wolf season? 'Cause then you can stab him. We have wolf hunting in New Jersey, right?
All right, I don't even think we have wolves.
No, I don't classify as your typical wolf, okay? I have human rights. That's right.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Especially if I get like a
That's a
restraining
wolf.
order.
If you get a how many restraining orders do you have?
Restrain yourself.
Against me or Chris?
Against you. Why would
me?
Chris have a restraining order?
No, I get
I'm sitting
one
right next
against-
to you, dipshit.
Dipped in shit.
I'm about to give the order to fucking restrain you.
Yeah, you could do that. All right, so
Well, why don't we talk about something that you think of?
why would we want to do that? We can just bother you.
We did talk about it. I talked about how I have fantasies of stabbing you with this pen.
Really?
That's one.
Where would you stab me with the pen? Like
Well,
my
obviously, I'm
temple?
going to go for the softest point
Or
of
like
entry.
my
Ooh, this
ju-
one-
my
this one's
jugular.
colorful.
Your jugular.
My eyes
The other
are-
ones all
least
kind of look
resistance.
similar.
And you got perfect
Similar.
targets because my eye's right there.
This one again is just going to be a vodka
think
Babe
you
Ruths.
get
You have
through
regular
the-
vodka,
the-
cranberry, and pineapple. It's a little bit for.
It doesn't smell good.
Nothing smells good with vodka in my mind. It's not whiskey.
Even if it's distilled 6 times.
It tastes like something I would have drank when I was a child.
This tastes like Sex in the City.
Cough medicine.
No, it doesn't have a cough medicine taste. It's more
Okay,
just like a
I have
weak
a
juice.
I have a question for you.
I like the
ahead.
pineapple juice, though.
Okay,
Yeah.
so as far as
You should probably try to get a date tonight now. Time
what is it? What is it? A moonshine goes, right?
Okay.
What would that closely relate to? Would that be vodka?
It's a whiskey.
It's a whiskey.
Moonshine?
Clear
Yeah.
whiskey.
Usually it's like corn whiskey. It's just
It's
not
basically like
barrel
Everclear.
cured. That's why it's clear.
It's like having Everclear.
The barrel's what gives
Except
it the color
right.
of
not as
brown,
strong.
you know.
But I'm saying, what does it relate to amongst the other than Everclear as
Rubbing
being a-
alcohol.
No, it's like
Ethanol.
it's usually like a corn. It's a whiskey.
So it's more of a whiskey.
It doesn't. No, it is whiskey.
They
It's
have
just- it's
corn
in a barrel,
whiskey.
so it doesn't turn brown.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's distilled in a way where they
Barrel stuff is what gives it the
are reckless with their
color.
The
ABV.
smoke and the coloration to it.
Hey, well, they say you shouldn't mix alcohols, but I'm going to go fucking ham right now. I got 4 in front of me, and a beer. So, with the remaining time we have in today's magnificent programming for the internet and shit, let's get fucking sloshed with Stash.
Slosh with Stash.
Slosh
That should
with
be a
Stash.
thing. I don't think that was the proper one. I think this one was.
Oh, I had one of them this
We
morning.
need
man.
more fart sounds. Actually, this is what I was going for. But this. That's something I can personally relate to.
Cue sad trombone. Yeah, you were saying that earlier. Yeah.
All right. So I don't know. Now what? Now that we have
Chicken butt.
Now that we all have several cocktails in front of us, should
Which
we?
one did I like better? This one. or
You
this
like the
one?
first one the best. Are these
Well,
yours
I
or
like
Jay's?
both of those. Those are mine. They're gone.
Oh wow, you're good. You're
The ones
doing
with
good.
whiskey are gone.
I'm a big
killing it,
fan
Hoss.
of
You can do
the.
my whiskey.
I'm a big
I
fan
drove.
of the High Life through a straw.
What?
That's limey. Limey bastard.
Don't look at me.
Look away. J-Lo's dying in the corner. He's not
We're just talking
coughing.
about alcohol.
All right. Well,
How many moments do we have left?
I don't know. I'm deciding where I want to go with this. What?
That's plenty, dude.
How many? How far in are we? That was 20 minutes
Mad
already.
You're welcome.
minutes.
Whoa, Stash. All right.
Getting it on point.
Instead of
It's killing time.
trying to do something, just drag out time or take things to a
No,
dark
if
place.
It's over. It's over.
Let's wrap this shit up, motherfuckers.
Baby,
Chris, cue the
it
fucking
ain't
music.
Over till it's over.
That's the song. That's our song, guys. That's our song.
Oh,
that
that's
means
my shit.
that
Song,
means
that's cute.
the show is over. Follow us
Maybe
on
you'll see it in a couple
all those
months
social
if you
media
find
accounts
what's
that I don't pay attention to. Give us money. Go to drew.murphy.art@gmail.com and you can PayPal us money directly there for no
What are you
reason.
waiting for?
Give us a tip kit. That's our tip jar.
Donate
We have a
to
Patreon.
I don't work for free. What the hell, guys?
What are you
See you next week.
waiting for?